Cancer, a word that changes lives. More and more families are affected by this disease, and although medicine has advanced with surgeries, chemotherapy and radiation, every day we hear of more and more cases. But did you know that the body has natural mechanisms to defend itself? And that there are ways to support it so it has a better chance of stopping cancer? Today, at Forest Oxygen, you'll discover how metabolism, the nervous system and nutrition can become powerful allies in this fight. Because nature always holds answers, and the body, when we understand it, can be surprising. Traditional medicine has its main weapons: removing the tumor with surgery, trying to poison it with chemotherapy, or destroying it with radiation. These techniques can be necessary and useful, but in many cases, they only attack the symptom, not the cause. The tumor is a signal, not the origin of the problem. And while efforts are made to eliminate what is visible, the body remains in imbalance. That's why a big question arises. What if, in addition to medical treatments, we could also help the body create the internal conditions to stop cancer at its root? The answer may lie in how our metabolism works and how the nervous system controls everything that happens inside us. The human body is a wonderful organism, a perfect design without mistakes. Behind every vital process, there is a great conductor, the autonomic nervous system. This system controls metabolism, that is, the way the body produces and uses energy. It is divided into two branches, the excited nervous system and the passive nervous system. When the excited system dominates, the body remains in a constant state of alert. And in that state, three very dangerous things happen. Detoxification is blocked, insulin production is reduced, and the immune system becomes paralyzed. But when we activate the passive nervous system, everything changes. The body can detoxify, cells receive nourishment, and the defense system grows stronger. That's why understanding and regulating the nervous system is key. Because when we control metabolism, we control everything that happens inside the organism. When facing cancer, there are three vital organs. The first is the liver. This organ acts as the body's great filter, in charge of detoxification and maintaining stable blood sugar levels. If the liver fails, the body is defenseless against invading toxins. The second is the pancreas. Its main function is producing insulin, the hormone that allows cells to receive nourishment. When the pancreas stops working properly, the cells cannot be nourished, and the person with cancer begins to weaken little by little until they lose extreme amounts of weight. The third is the intestine. Inside it lives more than 80% of our immune system, the natural army that fights bacteria, viruses, and also cancer cells. Liver, pancreas, and intestine. Three silent guardians that, when functioning in harmony, can give the body the opportunity to stop cancer from within. Cancer may begin in one specific place in the body, but the real danger comes when it starts to move and spread to other organs. This process is known as metastasis. The word meta means movement, and that's exactly what happens. Cancer spreads, invades, and ends up attacking multiple vital systems until it overcomes the organism. Research has shown something very important. Metastasis is regulated by the excited nervous system. When this system dominates, cancer expands more easily. That's why the key to giving the body a real chance is ensuring that the passive nervous system takes control. Only then can the immune system act strongly and stop the spread of cancer. If we want to help the body stop cancer, we need to create the internal conditions that strengthen it. Here are the most important keys. First, nutrition. Follow a calming diet, low in red meat, fats, salt, and dairy products with excess calcium. Calcium excites the nervous system, while magnesium relaxes it. Second, fresh vegetable juices. These juices activate the passive nervous system, support detoxification, and nourish the body naturally. Third, essential minerals. Magnesium and potassium help calm the body and allow it to function in balance. Fourth, key vitamins and nutrients. Vitamin D from sunlight, vitamin C, B12, and iodine are fundamental to maintaining a strong metabolism and an active immune system. Fifth, reduce stress. Constant stress triggers the excited nervous system. Eliminating situations, environments, or relationships that generate tension can make a difference. Sixth, avoid aggressive foods. There are foods that react badly with each body and cause inflammation. Identifying and eliminating them helps the organism recover without internal attacks. When the body receives this support, the nervous system calms down, the immune system awakens, and cancer loses ground. Cancer is not always a sentence. When we consciously support the body, calm the nervous system, and strengthen our natural defenses, we open a window of hope. The body has the ability to regenerate, detoxify, and fight against what threatens it. Nature reminds us that there is always a path toward life, and our metabolism, when cared for, can be a powerful ally in that fight. Each person has their own specialty in life, their unique gift, their way of contributing to the world. Some create, others teach, some care for their families, others research, and all of us have something valuable to offer. And when we face a challenge like cancer, it's easy to feel vulnerable, lost, or even alone. But here is the truth. No one has to face this alone. Every experience, every story, every small lesson we share can be a beacon of hope for someone else. Perhaps the way you face the disease, how you care for your nutrition, your habits to calm stress, or the way you support a loved one could inspire others and give them tools they didn't know. At Forest Oxygen, we believe that sharing experiences is more than telling stories. It is building a support community where information, understanding, and empathy come together to strengthen each of its members. That's why we invite you, if you have experienced cancer in any way, whether as a patient, relative, or friend, to share your story in the comments. Talk about your challenges, your lessons, the changes you made in your life, and how you faced those difficult moments. Your story can not only help others find hope, but also create a safe space where everyone feels they are not alone. Every comment is a seed of support, every piece of advice a ray of light, and every story a reminder that, even in adversity, the strength of body and mind can be incredible. Remember that we are all different, and what works for one may not work for another, but by sharing, we listen and learn together. This community can become a place where knowledge multiplies, where experiences transform into life strategies, and where solidarity becomes a driving force of hope. So don't hesitate to participate, to open your heart, and to read the experiences of others. Here at Forest Oxygen, every story counts, every voice matters, and together we can create a space of support, care, and hope that transcends any obstacle. Your experience could be the guide someone needs to keep fighting and believe that there is always an opportunity for life. If you want to learn more about how to care for your body, activate your defenses, and live healthily in a natural way, subscribe to Forest Oxygen and join us in every step of this path toward a full life. If you made it to the end, comment "I'm ready." See you in the next video. Take care.